Identity is either the prison or the mansion that you build for yourself. It can either be that full expression of who you are on the inside and the outside, with other people even recognizing that, the reality of your mirror being totally congruent. Or it can be this thing that makes you feel like an imposter to yourself as you realize you are holding yourself back and keeping your magic inside of the box. So let's with that being said, let's get right into it here. Number 1 is be the guard at the door of your mind. Your thoughts are not yours. This is so important to understand. Your thoughts are not yours. When we move through life, thousands of times a day, things are being suggested to us by other people, by shows we watch on TV, by the news, by things that we see all around us in this system that we currently live in, that are unconditionally programming us, subconsciously programming us. And we let them because we don't realize that thoughts can be so easily impressed upon the subconscious mind. If you see something enough, it will be impressed in your subconscious mind if you let it. So to understand your thoughts are not yours is to actually understand that you can guard the door of your mind because everything happens from the level of the mind, and realize you'll only let in the thoughts that are conducive to your reality, that are conducive to your true identity. They're conducive to the desired version of you that you want to live. And if you don't choose your thoughts and which thoughts you're accepting as true, then thoughts will choose you. Number 2 is realize that when emotions combine with these thoughts that you have in your mind, they create a feeling that emanates from your heart, an electromagnetic signal. And your heart has the ability to access information that's anywhere from 50 to 5,000 times more powerful than the information you have access with your mind. This is because the heart taps into electromagnetic fields, vibrational fields, that has access to information that maybe even comes beyond time and space. When you just say, I know, right? Think about it right now. When you say, I know, where do you often point? Point to your heart, right? That's where I do. That's where I point. Is like, I know, because this points in, this interfaces with fields of energy, with forms of information that go far beyond us. And so when you realize that these things come together and emotions run much deeper, to be consciously aware of what emotions you're feeling and for how long you're allowing yourself to feel them. There's a saying that says, feel it to heal it. And it's true. When you go through a time of distress, when you're going through a difficult time, it's important to heal it in that moment. But at the same time, to not hold on to these feelings, because then they get stored and imprinted again into your subconscious mind. And your conscious being, you can create as you were created, which also means you can control your reality. But many of us have been disillusioned from this. And I fell into this trap even when I was a paramedic. Being disillusioned by my own emotions, by not recognizing them. I was actually storing them in my body and hanging on to them. And these things got impressed into the subconscious mind for over a decade. When it all came out at once, it was almost too much for me to handle. So to actually feel the emotions when they come up, but at the same time be aware that emotions expressed over a long enough time become impressed in your subconscious mind, which then attaches to thoughts that you're already thinking. And these things combine together to create this feeling, which emanates this vibration. And when you have this vibration, it actually begins to affect everything around you. Emotion is energy in motion. You can actually move and shift things in your reality based on how you feel. Think about this. I'm going to spend one more second on this here. Think about this. When you're in traffic, you've just had a terrible day at work, and you're driving home, is that not when somebody will cut you off and give you the finger? Think about it. Number 3 is develop emotional resilience. A core part of your identity are the things you react to on a daily basis, and the emotions you feel being around situations and certain people. There may be that guy that always gets you angry. There may be those little situations that always trigger you. Everything works on the mental plane. And so to realize and see from the bigger picture why these things are happening to you, you can actually take a step back as an observer and realize maybe it's not even about you. And in doing that, there's a sense of lightness that comes into it that allow you to move through these situations effortlessly, to blast through these negative waves that come at you. And this is sort of the principle of polarity. Like everything has a negative and a positive. There's ups and downs. And you realize even in life, when you're feeling a low, there's a little phrase that King Solomon used to say, "This too shall pass." It's something that I find myself saying a lot when I'm moving through times of adversity, times where I'm being emotionally tested. This too shall pass. And you can either be like a canoe drifting aimlessly in the ocean, being pushed around by negative waves of energy, or you can be like a battleship, blasting through these waves effortlessly, moving forward to the desired direction, to your desired level of identity, that person who you really are, and expressing that fully. We're going to continue expanding on identity shifting. I've actually just launched a one-on-one shift workshop that goes through a 5-step process to bring you through these limiting beliefs, to identify and to remove them, so you can begin moving in this direction of who you really are. There'll be a link down below if that's something you're interested in. Until next time, peace.